This is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by taxbuddy.com and finbingo.com. First, let us look at the global cues. And I told you yesterday, if US markets are higher, we will say the worst is factored in and the inflation peaked out. And if US market comes down, the next day we will tell, the inflation is better than expected, higher than expected. And in fact, both has happened. When we closed here at 3:30 p.m., the Dow future was plus 300. From plus 300, it came to minus 300, then again went to plus 300, again minus 300. And that's a total swing of about 1,200 points. That is the kind of volatility every day US market has been going through. Yesterday, the more significant thing is that the Apple has lost 5%. And Apple has already lost 200 billion of market cap, and it has already lost 20%. On top of which, yesterday, another 5% fall and another 50 billion market cap has been wiped out. Apple has been the undisputed leader, and Apple has been the most valued company in the world so far. But with this fall of 25%, and the Apple market cap has come below Saudi Aramco's market cap. Now, the most valued company in the world is Saudi Aramco. So, why we talk so much about Apple? And number one, Apple is the bluest of blue chip stock. When the bluest of blue chip stocks falling 25%, and bluest of blue chip stocks are under the capitulation period. The word capitulation is very, very famous in stock market. Capitulation means surrender, and the bulls are surrendering now. So when bluest of blue chip stocks, being hammered 5%, 10%, 25% in few weeks, 5% in one day, 250 billion market cap wiped out. I think the market should be somewhere near the low, and the fall from here may not be very high. But of course, it does not mean that market will not fall, but fall is not going to be very high. And in fact, that is evident from the fact that though markets were so volatile, though markets fallen so much, even yesterday also, I think yesterday the Dow fell for 5th consecutive day. But despite all these things, for the last 3 consecutive sessions, the US VIX has been coming down. US VIX has not been increasing. So if the forward outlook is more bad, then definitely the VIX will increase. So US VIX did not increase. In fact, it is on the downward trajectory for the last 3 consecutive sessions, though all the 3 consecutive sessions US markets fell. So we hope that the bottom is somewhere near for US markets, and so US market is the mother market. If that keeps on falling, definitely other markets will also keep on falling. So now let us come back to our market, and I tell you, Indian markets have lost more than 30% only 3 times in last 20 years. One time, Lehman Brothers collapse, 50% fall. Second time, coronavirus, 2020, 40% fall. And third one is 2004, when BJP lost and Nifty fell 30%. So normally markets can fall up to 20%, not more than that. But if it is falling 30% plus, that is an extraordinary. And Nasdaq has already fallen about 27, 28%. So it's very close to 30%. So that was just for comparison. Otherwise, SGX Nifty yesterday night closed around 16,950, much lower than yesterday's low. But because the US futures are recovering now, Asian markets though opened very much lower, but they are also recovering. So SGX Nifty has also started recovering. Now SGX Nifty is trading around 16,020. So the only consolation now is that Nifty is not opening below yesterday's low. And coming to the internals of the markets, mid caps and small caps are bleeding, and micro caps, penny caps are bleeding. And but when outside people, when they look at the market, they look only at the Nifty or Sensex. So again, I always say Nifty, nearly 50 to 60% of the weightage for Nifty comes only from 7 stocks. And out of these 7 stocks, HDFC twins are doing extremely well. And because they have already fallen 25-30%, so that is one of the reasons. And they are remarkably resilient for the last few days. Even yesterday in US markets fell so much, but HDFC Bank ADR closed in positive territory. And HDFC Bank ADR was up 6% day before yesterday. Yesterday another 0.5%, 6.5% higher in just 2 trading sessions. And here also, you look at Nifty yesterday as well as day before yesterday. Both days Nifty fell, and both days put together Nifty fell more than 200 points. But both days Bank Nifty closed in green, more than 200 points each day, taking the total green to more than 400 points in last 2 days. Last 2 days Nifty down 200, Bank Nifty up 400. And remember, this Bank Nifty of 400 would have contributed about 150 points to Nifty. So otherwise, then you can see, imagine how much is the pain outside the banking stocks. So out of the 7 Hritik stocks, HDFC Bank looking good, and Kotak Bank has been resilient, especially after the results. It is even when the market was 1 or 2 weeks before, it was trading around 1700, and when market has fallen so much, but that is trading above 1800, so probably because of good results. So the only banking stock that has not been doing well is the ICICI Bank. So out of the 4 financials, the remaining 2, TCS and Infosys. And as I say always, markets are you can say markets are so irrational. When Nasdaq falls, the IT stocks here fall, but actually now rupee is depreciating because of huge selling by FII and currency depreciation. And the bottom for these 2 stocks is not very far from here, and definitely the depreciation of rupee will help IT stocks. And then finally left with only 1 stock, Reliance Industries, and which has already fallen about 7 to 8% after the results. And it may fall another 2 to 5% also, we don't know, because when the March low and Reliance was 2200, from there it has gone to 2800. So that is all about the internals of our market. And so let us hope today also domestic institution will step in to support the market if Nifty breaks 16,000. So yesterday DIS came in as soon as the Nifty broke 16,000, and they pushed the market above 16,200. And looking at the open interest, I doubt 16,200. So we must be very, very, very happy if Nifty closes above 16,200. But of course, on an expiry day, we cannot say anything. So anything can happen in the market. And so, expiry day volatility will be there, and there will be a lot of positions squaring off. So usually expiry day, there will be a lot of volatility. And if you are looking at other news, okay, everybody focusing on US inflation, and today evening our inflation data will come. And now RBI has given a shocker. Now there are lots of rumors going around. Now RBI will increase the interest rate in the next session, next meeting, and this and that. So so a lot of rumors, and all those kind of, all these kind of rumors will come when the market is at the low level. So to bring the market further low, so that these people who have shorted the market, they can square up their positions. And another disturbing factor is that, despite intraday big moves of 200 point to 50 point, the FIA short position is still very high, standing at 79%. So in fact, I don't remember FIIs having this kind of short position even during coronavirus and Lehman Brothers collapse. So usually when their short position falls below 45, definitely there will be some kind of short covering in the next few weeks. But don't know, as of now, there is no such thing. And they are keep adding more and more shorts during the intraday recovery. So all in all, we hope for 16,200 will be the resistance, and the support, we don't know, it can break 16,000 intraday, and the way FIIs are selling, it looks May month will be surely highest selling by FIIs. And because the fear there in US also very high, so naturally here also their fear will be very, very high. So let us hope for some better market. And as I always say, hope is the worst enemy for stock market. So this month, option sellers are in big trouble. And, so this like in just 8 trading session, Nifty falls 1,400 point, how to manage? So we are also in good losses. So hope you enjoyed watching